Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Monday morning market webcast. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I am back in New Jersey. It is 21, so it's a long way from Florida. Let's talk about the markets. As you guys know, overnight, North Korea's Kim Jong-il passed away. Whether he passed away yesterday or 2 weeks ago, it doesn't really matter. He's gone and his son is in. I don't view this as a positive. The devil you know is always better than the devil you don't know, and now we've got a real wild card with the launch codes in North Korea. So that's something to keep an eye on as far as that region is concerned, and we'll see how the market reacts to that today. When the news hit, the Globex went down to test 1202. We moved sharply up off of that. The current trade is 1217.75, and that sits just above the daily and 45-day pivots, which are putting in a zone 1215.58 to 1214.41. So, and they've bounced off of that level twice in the early morning hours here. So that's my first level of support that I'm looking at going into the trade today. Below that, you've got the 3-day pivot at 1211.5, and then the 20 down at 1208. So expect more rumors out of Europe this week about IMF loans and the amount of those loans and whether that's going to be sufficient to get done what needs to get done. But as we get through to the end of the week, you're going to see a significant holiday slowdown as we head into Christmas. So keep that in mind. Seasonally, things are going to slow down, and in those slower, thin markets, things can move very, very quickly. So if you find yourself, as we get, and I'll be focusing on this all week, if you find yourself sitting there and it feels thin, it's because it is thin. And you don't want to be sitting there trading for the sake of trading in a really thin market, because that tends to not end well at all. So if things are getting thin, you know what, back away from the computer, go enjoy the holiday season with your family. The market will be here after Christmas, I promise. So just keep that in mind as we get into the end of the week. Let's do support and resistance. Current trade 1217.75. Upside first. There's double fib level up 1219 to 1220, then 1223, 1228, 1231, and then I've got multiple fibs at 1234 to 1235, again at 1240 to 1241, 1248, 1253. And I've got levels above there, but the point I'm trying to make is there's a lot of wood to chop up above. And the market is still making these lower ranges as we head down. So you can get long these rallies, absolutely, but you've got to have an eye on the exit door as you're doing that, okay? The rallies here are meant to be sold, in my opinion, until we can really get back up above that 1223, 1233 level and start looking back towards the 1260s. Let's do the downside. The daily 45-day pivot zone underneath at 1214 to 1215, then 1211.5, 3-day pivot, 1208. There's fib levels down there, and the 20-day pivot, 1202, Globex lows, 1198, last week's lows, 1185, 1178, and 1173. So everybody have a great day. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader for Mr. Topstep. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another market webcast. Have a great day. Trade them well.